Curb. Curb your enthusiasm. Why is he not pink anymore on the title screen? Is it because I beat the game? I've been playing on the weekends and when I have free time right now. I've been playing through Mega Man Battle Network 1 and 2. I have finished them entirely again. Well, I finished 1 completely. I've gotten every chip. I'm working on 2 right now. I think once I finish 2... Actually, what I might do is I might play through all of the games in Collection Volume 1 and then start doing PvP in it. And then at some point in the future, I might tackle Volume 2. In an ideal world, I'd be playing it... Here's the other problem, too. I've tried looking for net battles and stuff, and the Switch version, people don't seem to be doing that. I'm, like, wondering if, it's not super active on the Switch. Which is a shame. It's a shame there's no cross-platform in this game. Like, this is the game for Capcom to do that in, and they can't. I don't understand why cross-platform is so hard for Capcom. They can't do it with Monster Hunter saves, even though they release Monster Hunter Rise and World on, like, different consoles and platforms months after it comes out in the initial one. Like, Monster Hunter World was on PC for, like, a year before it came to consoles, and opposite with Rise. Rise didn't come to PC until, like, a year later. Like, cool and all, but, like, if you're gonna do that, you need it working cross-play, or cross-saves, at least. So that, like, you could transfer your saves from one platform to another. Like, I wouldn't be big on the idea of having to do that, of having to buy the Battle Network collection again on Steam, but if I was able to transfer my saves over, if there wasn't crossplay, that would be enough for me, and I would gladly... I would reluctantly throw down another $60 to do that over, or I'd wait until it goes on sale. At least. So I'm a little frustrated with that. But it's not that big of a deal for me because I'm not a big PvP person. My goal was going to be get Omega rank in every game, but first off, I think it might include each version separately because these collections seem very adamant on being like actual, like they're counting the different versions as different games. So I'm not too sure about that. Like I could see myself doing Omega rank in all 6 games. It doesn't take that many battles. It takes about 100 total. It's like 10 battles per rank, and you start at rank E, and then there's E, D, C, B, A, S, S plus, S plus plus, and then Omega. And then once you get to Omega, you don't have to play it anymore because you're ranked up. There's no seasonal resets, which is kind of weird too. That means it's all kind of just saved locally. There's no real like leaderboard, so it's really just for your own bragging rights. I remember there was like a rumor. Well, it wasn't a rumor. It was a pre-COVID plan, which probably got blown up. There was a pre-COVID plan for a Battle Network like gacha game, battle chip gacha mobile phone game. Apparently, I had said repeatedly that I was ready to drop like a whole grand on that if it happened, and if there was some sort of leaderboard in that game, I assure you I would try to be on top of that, at least for the American servers or whatever. Given how X-Dive is treated, I'm not too sure that would have worked out the way I'm thinking it would. Anyway, let's do a Curb. Let's do a Samurai Kirby 99. Not that good. Mob Kirby 99. Wow, I only got 450th? Not great. Hummel Snus. Perfectly balanced as all things should. Wait, why is that offline, though? Oh, wait, no, it's blue. Wow, that's really hard to see. Almost at 100 cards. Fastest time, 16, 16, 17. Yeah, it didn't count my 0 that I got. You really need to be lucky with that. Anyway, extra mode. We're up to, Genital Glacier? I don't know. White Wafers. That wouldn't even work because the alliteration's not there. Herpes Highlands. Anyway, since I'm only doing this for 2 hours, I'm probably only going to get through like a world and a half. We'll see how we're looking around, I don't know, it's already midnight, which is kind of against what I wanted to do here. So this may not be a full 4 hours. This may be like an hour and a half. The reason I'm splitting it is so that way it's, you know, I could stagger the uploads to YouTube, and also, it'll give me, you know, it's a bit more manageable, because I feel like doing 3 hours of Advance Wars is going to tire me out really badly. I'm not super good at the game, as you probably saw in the first part. So, I'm going to take it a little slow. Okay. I actually forgot the controls because it's been a few days here. But did he... Let's see. Talked about Battle Network 2. Work this week has been I've just been a little, just been tired of it, you know? It's like I'm past the point of where I'm, like, enjoying... Like, it's not even that I ever enjoyed it. I'm just past the point of, like, where I'm okay doing it every day. I really just don't want to wake up and do it, because what happens is I wake up, it's the first thing I do, it's most of my day, I'm exhausted afterwards. And then if I, like, want to stream but I have other stuff to do, it's frustrating. Like, that's why I don't stream earlier, it's just because I'm too tired. I need time to rest, and just, like, not do anything for an hour or two. Or on Wednesday and Thursday, do the laundry, because I do a load Wednesday, and then usually there's enough on Thursday for like another load or two, especially if I need to wash like my sheets. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I've been doing a lot of auditions lately for voiceover stuff. I've been using a pay-to-play site. Unfortunately, it's very much the one that was causing a huge stir yesterday. Apparently they bought out an AI domain, and they want to, like, create AI voice databases. There's a lot about it that they didn't say, and a lot of misconceptions about it. Apparently there's no risk of, like, anyone who's not consenting being part of this. Which I would really hope that, like, very few people would consent to it at all. Or at the very least, if people were consenting to, like, automated, like voice database stuff, that they're getting compensated every time it's getting licensed out. It sucks. It sucks, and a lot of professionals are kind of outraged over it, even though it's not necessarily what people think it might be. But, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna stop using the site, at least for now. Because the site is definitely the most concise way for me to apply for work. For me to build up a client list and hopefully, you know, not need to do pay-to-play sites at all anymore. Okay, wait, I gotta go diagonal and then, yeah, corner. Gotta Donkey Kong this. They even put a banana at the end, right? Oh no, well, not in extra mode. Normal mode, I think there was a bunch of bananas right there instead of stars. Like, it's a very blatant Donkey Kong reference. That combo's fun, but, like, it doesn't work on a lot of enemies that are on your level. And just for years. But yeah, I don't think I'm in any danger here of having my current livelihood affected by that. Again, I don't approve of it, at least not in the way that it's currently being used. I think there's applications for it, but you know, time will tell. I think the biggest issue, and I think someone I saw put this the best way possible. People are trying to implement this faster than we're trying to regulate it, which is never a good thing. Something that's a proof of concept should never be put into full production unless it can be regulated. And I think that's a huge issue with a lot of tech bro stuff, because they just kind of reinvent things that we don't need. Or put the burden of it on the Again, like the whole thing with like all AI stuff, art, music, now voiceover stuff. You're taking jobs away from like the people that do the creative work, not the people doing the mundane office work shit. Automate my job and then let me have basic income and do what I want for a living. Don't automate the fun parts of my life and then tell me, okay, well now you have more time to, like, work a job that you hate. Which, ironically, my job involves machines that don't fucking listen to me when I try to run programs on them. Or they listen, but then they'll get jammed. Man. It's rough. It's rough. Also, I just realized my voice may actually sound a little hoarse right now. It got sore after last night just because I did so much voice work. I've done so much this week that like I like actually kind of a little sore. So I'm probably not gonna overload myself on screaming tonight. But yeah, it doesn't hurt. It just sounds a little rough. Drop the whip. I don't like whip. Whip in this game is not that great. Nope. Nope. What? I really gotta be careful not to just tank hits. Because this is not good for you in this game. How do I do the... Oh, it's up-down. Because it's a downwards attack. I don't realize, like, how weak enemies are in this series. 2 air puffs is not a lot of damage. Oh, this is the area where I need to do the boomerang, where I crushed myself. Everyone crushes themselves in this one, in that, I don't know if this is the level with it, but this is the world where that happens. Vinny's reaction was definitely one of my favorites. What did I think was going to happen? Also the world where Vinny had the, when he was playing the original version, where he had the, was it the stink bug story? Oh shit, I needed fire for that. This course is straight fire. Also, Ninja, it's good, but man, it sticks. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I could just, never mind. I could just fall down the pit. I could do that. That's always an option. It's always an option. I knew that was going to happen. Like, I knew it was only going to suck off the top part. Don't take that out of context. Kirby Superstar, you actually had a little symbol for being in the canon. Like an ability panel. It didn't give you a description, but... I think this is an unlimited use thing. This game also started the red doors being the like the optional or unlimited use door, as opposed to the yellow door, which just forces you into the next area. Who's the boss of this area? It's the gorilla, right? The ape. Oh, time for the boot. Time to give him the boots. Bump. Bump. Oh, is this the one where I need to, like, bounce up off enemies? I think it is. Yep. That's probably it in terms of challenges, because, this probably has a large, enemy, since level 1 didn't. Got him with the Yoshi drop. What is that? Kirby with a fish. Super bonkers. These don't have descriptions, right? No. Mini bosses don't. The only ones that do are the Doomers. We killing Eggho again? Probably not tonight. I'm only doing 2 hours of this, and I'm doing 2 hours of fuck. Hey, you must be talking about AI and my gripes with it. But, no, we're probably not finishing this tonight. What I'm doing is, I'm doing this in Advance Wars, like, tonight, tomorrow, and Friday. Like, I'm gonna do 2 segments of each night. Just that way, because that way I have more to upload to, the VOD channel later, and I could stagger them out. These things take a lot of damage. Kapow. Not the owl box. Yes, I gotta say, extra mode really doesn't pull its punches with not giving you health refills. I like how the second I like how the second hammer is decorative, because I actually have a hammer like that in my house. So like that, it doesn't look like that. It has flowers on it, but it's a very like cutesy looking hammer. It's like a tiny hammer. And what you could do is you could unscrew the bottom of it, and there's like a screwdriver set in it. And then you can unscrew another screwdriver out of that. And it's like kind of like a Matryoshka doll, or however they're pronounced. It's like that, but with like a bunch of screwdrivers inside of it, inside of like a tiny hammer. Which itself isn't weird. The weird part is that the hammer itself has like a floral pattern on it. Like, it's very decorative. It's not the kind of design you'd expect to see on a hammer. I know where it is. It's in the other room. At some point, I might get pictures. I'll get a picture of it at some point and show it off, because it is like a really bizarre looking thing. Like, you would not expect a hammer to look that decorative. So there's like stuff all the way up there. So happy to Kirby and everyone on this day. Yes. Wait, is today an anniversary for Kirby? I was actually looking up anniversary stuff, because again, I mentioned earlier that Twitch has like a new thing now where when your affiliate or partner anniversary comes up, you can actually set like a special thing on Twitch to like tell people it's the anniversary. 27th, but since it's already that right now in Japan. Oh right, 31st anniversary. I remember now. Super ability, one single spot with long. Okay, it's the same thing. Again, it's all the Doomers have the same description. Yeah, I was looking it up. Around this time last year, I was streaming Great Ace Attorney 2. In fact, right at this moment, I was at PAX. Because last year, PAX East was late. Shit. PAX East was late because it was the first year it was coming back from the pandemic. Even though the pandemic's still going on. It was the first year it was coming back from that. So instead of holding it in March, like they usually do, like they did this year, it was at the end of April. And it actually occurred, like, around now. I was gone from, like... I don't know when it was. It was like the Thursday till that Monday. Great Ace Attorney 2 was fun. That was another one of those games that came out in the summer that I couldn't, like, play. Every summer that happens. 2 summers ago, it was Fuga and Great Ace Attorney 2. And Neo, The World Ends With You. To be fair, though, I did play Great Ace Attorney 1, and that's why I didn't play Neo or Fuga at the time. And then last year, it was, last year it was Octo Expansion, but I did go back and mostly beat that, aside from the very end of it. But, like, I started Octo Expansion, like, twice, and I just never committed to it until the end. This summer seems a lot less packed in terms of games that I'm going to get. It's, like, the only game I think I'm getting the entire summer after June is going to be Ghost Trick, the remake. Which, that's not a long game. That game I'm going to beat pretty quickly, assuming there's nothing new in it, which apparently there's not. It's all going to be just high-def versions of the original game. Also written by the game is written by the same person who wrote the Great Ace Attorney. It's Shu Takumi, who created Ace Attorney in general, but in particular, he did write the 2 Great Ace Attorney games as well as this Ghost Trick game. Ghost Trick, it's a very fun game with some interesting twists in it. And honestly, it's one I've been wanting to stream. I played it right before I played Zero Escape for the first time, and those were both like, oh man, these games are so well written and good. I want to stream these at some point, and this was before I streamed. In fact, the last Zero Escape game, when that came out, that's kind of what motivated me to stream, because I was like, oh, I want to stream this at some point. Even though, I have yet to stream any Zero Escape games. But I did stream Somnium Files, which was a new, experience for me. And it is the same person that wrote those. Kotaro Uchikoshi. Who also, by the way, I think I've mentioned this on stream before, he's kind of soft confirmed that there's going to be a 3rd game. So we can probably look forward to that. It's interesting because the game moves like so far forward between installments. Oh, wait. Shit, how am I gonna get that? Because, if you saw me play the second game, there was the past and there was the past segment and the present segment. The past segments were like a couple months after the end of the first game, and now timeline-wise, it's all the way like 6 years later. So clearly Uchikoshi's not afraid of like progressing the timeline in that one. Which never really was a concern of his anyway. Zero Escape does that too. In fact, Zero Escape, that's kind of a major plot point, which again, won't divulge too deeply into that because I do want to stream them at some point. But that's definitely more of a, like, I need an audience. I need to know I'm going to have an audience for that one, because otherwise I'm just sitting through 100 hours of visual novel for myself that I've already experienced. I would say they need to come to Switch, but also I already own all 3 of them on Steam and on, like, I own all 3 of them twice. I have the 3DS versions of Volumes 2 and 3. I have the Steam versions of it, and then I also have the iOS and the Steam version of 1. And I've played the DS version of 1 as well. One has the most versions of that game because it was like redone, because originally it's like a visual novel with no voice acting. And then they did, like... And it had puzzles in it. Then they did the iOS version, which had high-quality art, but no puzzles. And then they did the Steam version, which has the voice acting, the puzzles, and the high-def art. Good. This is gonna be the area with the platform, right? Oh wait, no, this is the area with the crystal. Nope. Rip. Yeah, fucking rip. Hey, Celine. Today's not the anniversary. That's May 22nd is affiliate anniversary, which Twitch wants people to promote. Like, they want people to do anniversary streams for partner and affiliate. Which partner I can understand, absolutely. Affiliate, I'm thinking, like, why bother? It's not that big of an accomplishment. But it does line up pretty well with my plan, so I am going to do one on May 16th when I stream Tears of the Kingdom all day. Oh shit. Okay, I messed up. Get in here. Nah. 24 hours? No. Because here's the thing, I'm coming back. I'm gonna be on a flight the day before that. I'm not gonna have the energy for a 24-hour stream. When I get home that Monday, the only thing I want to do is unpack and sleep. Then Tuesday I'll do, like, all day Tears of the Kingdom, and I'll wrap up with the, oh yeah, here's the room! I'll wrap up with the, Theater Rhythm DLC, because that's coming out. Again, one came out yesterday, but now it's not every 2 weeks anymore. Starting with the next one, it's all 3 weeks. The next one's gonna be Chrono Pack. Chrono Pack 1 is gonna be the next, DLC. Which I believe is mostly going to be trigger music with, like, 2 songs from Cross. And then, Chrono Pack 2... we'll have, I think again it's mostly Chrono Trigger, but there's like more songs from Cross in it. The pack that came out yesterday was Nier Pack 2, which is 5 songs from Nier original, and one from Nier Replicant version 1.69420. I don't know the number. Okay, wait, we gotta make sure we don't... No. There we go. I think both Chrono Packs are coming out, like, consecutively, but the way that I planned my streams around it, the next one's gonna be Nier and Chrono, and then the one after that's gonna be Chrono, and then whatever the next pack is. I think it might be Octopath. But, yeah, they're coming out every 3 weeks, starting with the next one, so... Streams are gonna get more sporadic. In fact, after the May 16th, Final Bar Line stream, I don't think the next one's until the end of June, right before I go to, Anthrocon. I did that the last time I did the stage, too. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, they regenerate. I don't need to waste the item on it. I guess it just unlocks another bomb, but I could always just put a bomb in my inventory. What? Why? Damn it. Is that the only reason that was there for that? Wawa. Fuck me. Alright, well, I'm not even bothering, because what was the point of all that? All it does is get you another bomb to use on the boss, which I don't need, because I could just generate one from my souvenir items. Yeah, all it does is let you go down here and get another bomb. It's pointless. Alright, ice completely blocks. Block that, though. Holy shit! Alright. Come on. Extra mode, stop being a bitch. Why is the switch not coming back up now? Oh, the sword can actually stop the water attack. How much quicker that was. What? Hold up a second. Oh, that's why they give you the water ability. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still kind of like okay with like playing more theater rhythm. I've almost gotten like full marks. Well, not full marks, but I've gotten 97 out of the 100 feats, and I've gotten 4.5 out of 5 stars, and then there's also a platinum 5 afterwards, but I don't really care about that. I'll stop after I get 5. Getting platinum 5 requires you to get a big star on all records, and some of those are ridiculously just tedious. Bomb butt challenge. Oh man, sorry. How many stages? Oh, there's 5 here. Okay. That's why they give you the water ability. Explodes. Nice, yeah. Oh, wind. Oh! I redo that. Yeah, just really, all around super stressful times right now. I've been very, very worn out. I needed that. I needed that. Oh yeah, I guess I should also mention this. The week I come back and do that Zelda stream, I will not be here that weekend either. As soon as I get back that weekend, I'm doing a Ren Fair. Oh shit. Shit. Okay. It's gonna move slow. I got time. No, I don't have time. Don't you dare, you fuck! Alright. Thankfully, I'm one hit away from death, so we're good. Time for curry. Yes! I am gonna buy so much curry powder at the Ren Fair. What is the one I like? Sword Swallower. That's the one I put in my chili. Rolling Thunder isn't as good. It's not as spicy. I also got a French one that's more of a smoky, like, sweet flavor, and it's pretty good. It's not hot, though. That's more of a flavorful curry. So much curry that you barf. Well, no, I don't want to get sick of it. Piss. To be fair, though, as much as I love curry powder, putting curry powder in my chili, it's not the same as eating, like, a good actual plate of curry. I haven't had that in a while, and if I go to New York, one of my friends is coming up to visit me in Nessie in August, and we're probably gonna go to the city, so I might see if we could go to a Biko in Koreatown. Which has my favorite curry dish. It has the cream curry pasta. Delicious. Otherwise we'll go to Go-Go Curry, which is more like traditional, like, kind of Japanese fast food curry. Both are good. I prefer a Biko, because a Biko is more of like an actual meal. But yeah, my recommendation to you, if you are looking for a good curry and you are in New York City, which street is this? 24th? Shit. Pause. It is... West 32nd Street in New York, New York. It's actually very close to, like the center of Manhattan, the busy area. Really good. Yo, Kirby, what are you doing? knock that up because I can't shoot it up. Oh. Barf in a good way. I actually brought that up today. I mentioned I was talking about when I was playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and I brought up the story about how I was like, I can't remember the last time I barfed. I shouldn't talk about that on stream. It's disgusting. Then, like the following week, I went to Midwest Fur Fest, and then the day I got back, I got food poisoning. And I, like, barfed everything out in me. I don't need to suck those up. What am I doing? This I need to suck up. I'll say, it is a little harder when you have to, like, pay attention to how much damage you're tanking. Though, to be fair, I didn't actually die from taking damage. I died because I got crushed. Right here. Clearly not doing this right. How do I... Isn't there bomb rolling? Bomb bowl, dash B. Oh. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe added bomb bowling. Okay, 1 hour down. Again, I started late and I did a 10-minute ramble, which I'm not going to do tomorrow and Thursday. Checkerboard chase. It's like, I don't know why that's... I still don't understand. Repeat the ramble. Okay, the ramble was essentially... It was me explaining where I was the last few days and me being extremely tired when I came home Sunday, so I didn't do the stream. Which I rescheduled to not this Sunday, but next Sunday, because I will be home. That will be when I finish Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Explain what the stream plans were for the rest of this week. Yeah, I pretty much just explained the stream plans, which you probably already know anyway. And I talked about where I was the last 4 days. Oh, and I talked about the Twitch anniversary thing that they've set up. And how it just slots in nicely with that Tears of the Kingdom stream I want to do. Speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, some preview footage came out today. And it's looking good. It's looking good. Not a ton revealed that wasn't already known. Like, Koroks are back, which is like, okay. Really, we kind of knew that already. I don't think anyone figured they wouldn't be back. And they kind of... Yeah. It wasn't, like, fully revealed. Well, it wasn't revealed at all. For some reason, people were told not to talk about it. But there was something regarding, like, an auto-build function. Which someone got footage of that wasn't supposed to exist because they didn't want to show it off. Yeah, it looks cool. But we ain't gonna follow that, I think, anyway. Yeah. Actually, I have bombs. Oh no, those can't destroy that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm gonna go Nintendo, man. It's so close, it's so oh, yeah, because you... Yeah. They don't really do public tours, though, so, like, going there is kind of not gonna result in much. Oh. I seem to recall doing this room multiple times because I fucked up the puzzle in here. And I need, yeah, I need the mecha because I need the fireball. Like, if I go to the gift shop, huge maybe, though. Nah, I've heard the gift shop's not even... That's not open to the public, either. Shit, that's why I had to do this multiple times. Now I remember. Because this room's a bitch. Alright. Yeah, it is weird that they have, like, a huge gift shop, but they kind of don't, like... allow the public to go into it. You would think that considering how successful they are, they would open a Nintendo, like, Seattle or Nintendo Redmond, like shop, like how they had... Because, I mean, they renamed Nintendo World Nintendo New York, which to me led me to believe, oh, okay, so they're going to open more shops in other areas. Maybe they'll do, like, Seattle, because that's around where they're located, or California, because it's a big, you know, area. But no, they just did the one... Who cares about this part of the region unless it's California, which is weird because that's where Nintendo's located. Well, they're not. They're located in Washington, but this mode's weird because you forget that this is extra mode until you don't forget. You forget that this is extra mode until you take one hit and suddenly you're hearing beeping. Oh, these break after you grab the key, I think. Yeah, it's like Mario 2. Yeah, they all come after you like Phantos. Thought they would take advantage of the area there because it's also close to the Canadian border, yeah. Nintendo Canada, eh? Piss, 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 piss. All maple all the time, yeah. They bleed maple syrup over there. I hate this thing. Why is that there? I've talked to someone that has never had a maple donut and they live in the Midwest. How? Alright, this room. What is the secret to this room again? There's like a secret. Oh, you freeze it and then you kick it, yeah. I kept thinking I had to go up there. That was how I initially thought of it. There we go. I've had maple donuts from Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian company. Though now I heard they're owned by Wendy's or Burger King, apparently. It's just like, oh, man. They're owned by Burger King. I've had Burger King a few times recently, like after not having it for like a decade or more. I had it recently because my brother tried the Impossible Whopper, and it was pretty good. No! Better if it was Wendy's. Wendy's has questionable business practices, though. They don't source their products from super ethical places, apparently. Which sucks because their burgers are, like, arguably the best. Well, of the three, like, fast food chains, at least. It's the McDonald's that would make it much better just on the coffee alone, yeah. I caught it. I'll just, sliding past you here. Just gonna assume everyone's not ethical. It's easier that way. Yeah, you know what? That's probably perfectly fine. There's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Speaking of, how about fucking Wizards of the Coast? Sicking the fucking Pinkertons on some dude. Because they sent him the fucking cards, the wrong cards, early. That's cool. Glad those people still exist. Jesus Christ. And it sucks too, because I saw it sucks too. I didn't mention this at all until this point. I saw the D&D movie this weekend, and I thought it was fucking great. But yeah, kind of don't want to talk about D&D right now. When Wizards of the Coast are being such absolute colossal pieces of shit. Though they've been pieces of shit for a while now. I mean, they've been that way for a long time, but like, definitely reaching a new level right now. Ugh, sand? I hate sand. It's rough, it coarse, and it fucking I fucked up the reference. Yeah. Pocket sand. You know what they say about four words, Hank? Fix it again, Tony. The hell, you're talking about a fiat. Fix it again. Goliath EX. I didn't read this yet. Goliath EX is the king of the forever frosty mountains. His strong arms can create a force blizzard, and his fists attack with winding punches. Where did he learn such fierce fighting moves? God, doing the bosses with Magolor when he has all the abilities is so easy. He's so overpowered when he has all the abilities. It's weird because now apparently the true arena has these EX bosses as well as Magolor's bosses. So you're gonna fight all the bosses twice in it. Which doesn't really make sense to me, because like these bosses are harder than the Magolor versions, except I guess you don't get to fight those with Kirby, so... And they are different, because they have different elements. Huh. Yeah, this is that moment where I'm like, oh right, I'm playing extra mode. Does True Arena start you with half health? I know in Star Allies, if you do the maximum level Soul Melter EX, you only have half health. Him bouncing from wall to wall is making me think of that boss from Freedom Planet 2. It's half of my health. Also, I noticed you can't ship damage enemies when they're changing forms. In Triple Deluxe and on, if you attacked an enemy while they were doing like their form change, it would still do like very minimal damage to them. Oh, I didn't realize he does it twice. He's throwing. Oh, well, this is a bit unfair. A little fucking unfair right there. What the shit? There we go. Kirby! Kirby! This winter, Chris Pratt is Kirby. Pollo. What if they just use the same exact cast in, like, every Nintendo movie? Like Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, they're just in every single Nintendo movie. Just doing the exact same voice. Meta Knight's Charlie Day. That, oh my god, the dodge has so much cooldown. Yeah, Chris Pratt is Link. Hey, Ephraim. Oh, we're making this very easy. Oh, he always lands on you. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're in extra mode now. We clowning this motherfucker. Take your sensitive ass back to Magolor Epilogue. 99% sure Reboot Camp makes an homage to Game Boy Wars. Really? Game Boy Wars has two versions because the first version was so painfully slow. They re-released it with a faster like AI in it. There's Advance Wars Turbo, or sorry, Game Boy Wars Turbo, and then Game Boy Wars 2 and 3. 3 of which was not developed by Nintendo. It was developed by Hudson, and it uses a 6-direction movement grid where the squares are like patterned over each other. Hate though using celebs because no one's gonna recognize some random names catering to mainstream people. Yeah, it's a huge problem, and unfortunately, it's gonna keep happening. I think. My thing is the emblem back. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Imagine if the emblem was the last piece, and he was like, "I can't fly without the emblem." It's like, what do you mean? Have you played Game Boy Wars Turbo Famitsu? I have not played any Wars games outside of the Advance Wars series, and even then, I haven't played Dual Strike. I really want to. I wish Dual Strike was like DLC for Reboot Camp. Alright, I forgot I could charge the sword by holding up. Yeah, it's weird that... Oh, well, there's still a standard sword beam, too. Okay. Again, I don't think you need to actually play these, because it uses the same high scores as the base file. Literal Skyward Strike. Yeah, you're right. Again, this game brought more to Skyward Sword than previous Zelda games did. You got the Skyward Strike, you got Bomb Bowling. That all originated in this game. I like this, how this specific minigame has 8 difficulties to it. Just because they knew people liked it. I really gotta play Drag and Drop. I have the game, I just haven't played it. And yeah, I do think you need to at least beat these to get 100% completion. So at some point I'm gonna have to do those. Get my new mask. I'm almost at 100 punch cards. Goliath EX. Wow, we still got 3 worlds to go through, huh? Yeah, we do. I forgot there's 2 worlds on the on Halcyon. Will that get me 100 McChickens? I'm gonna wait for the next area. That's sure. Let's go with Evil Eyeball. That's a Squeak Squad, right? Dark Nebula. Or is that the shooting game? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Titty Tower. Or Nutty Noon. I can't even make that joke because I played Danganronpa 2 and there's an area called the Titty Typhoon in it. What are we looking at? Now we're 10 right now. Okay, we can go until... I want to stop by 3:30. I don't want to go past that. I know it's my own fault for starting late, but... So we'll go for like another 25 minutes of Kirby. Then I'm gonna take a bathroom break, and we'll do Advance Wars for the rest of the evening. And then we'll do this again tomorrow. And Friday. Friday I might try to start earlier as well, just so I can do the 4-hour stream, but also not stay up as late, because I need to go to bed early if I want to get that train on Saturday. But yeah, this is, I think for the time being, this is going to be the last time I do this, where I leave Saturday morning. Again, like I said, when I come back from FWA in May, that first weekend I'm going to a Ren Fair, but I'm probably leaving Friday night, like I used to when I would go to see Nessie. I believe our friend is gonna be picking me up around like 10 o'clock or so, so I won't be around that Friday. Oh, I don't care about that. And then after that, I don't know, I might be home for a few weeks. Because again, I'm going on vacation again at the end of June. And then there's going to be one weekend in August where I'm not going to be here either. But I mean, by that point, I think Nessie and I might be spending weekends together again to an extent. So I'm not too sure. We'll see. Again, we'll see what our plans are. I know she really wants to come up here because she wants to try my my index, which I haven't used in a few weeks now. Not since I started going to see her on the weekends. I have not logged into VR chat lately. Actually, I don't know if anyone's like added me on their friends list. Probably not. I don't really advertise my VR chat account to people. Because then what's going to happen is people are going to be like, oh, well, let's play together, let's do stuff. And I'm just like, nah, I'm busy most of the time. 100% sure Game Boy Wars Easter egg in Reboot Camp. Really? Oh, it happened anyway. Obscure one, that's for sure. This almost sounds like something out of Kingdom Hearts. Sounds very Yoko Shimomura-ish. Okay. It also vaguely reminds me of the Korok Woods music from Breath of the Wild. There's a part of it that sounds kind of like it. I wonder how many of those areas are going to be, like, visitable in Tears of the Kingdom. Is the whole world still going to be there? Apparently the whole Sky Island thing, people who've played the early demos now that are giving impressions are saying it feels much more Wind Waker-ish than Skyward Sword-ish, which, honestly, huge plus. I don't hate Skyward Sword, but definitely navigating the Cloud Sea in that game is not super fun, and the islands aren't really that great. It felt like a watered-down Wind Waker, and people who've played Tears of the Kingdom now have said that the island hopping, like the Sky Island hopping part, is very, very much reminiscent of Wind Waker, which is absolutely a plus. I've only ever played Wind Waker once. If it gets re-released on Switch, like an HD version on Switch or next console or whatever, I will absolutely play it. To be honest, I wanted to do a randomizer run, like, around the charity streams, for the Starlight charity stream, but, those plans fell apart, because it was going to require someone else, and I could not, get them to do this stuff with me. Oh, I remember this room. I killed myself in this room. Alright. Fuck! Come on. Really counting on keeping the wing. Yeah, whip. That ain't gonna help me. I really, like, I want to love whip, but man, it's just so not useful in so many situations. And again, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's not super fun to use. Two for two and me dying in that room. Copy ability room 3. I like how they always put the good abilities at the very end because they know you want them. Is this the fun stage? This is the stage. Yes, it is. Ooh, nice. Oh, I forgot about that move. It'd be cool if you didn't have to stand still for it. I think these bombs definitely do have a shorter timer on them in extra mode. No! I knew that thing was going to drop food, too. I was like, I bet that thing will drop food. I wasn't expecting it to land down in the void. Cool bomb that didn't hit that thing right in front of me. Shid and fard. Like I said, I've got my, I finished Battle Network 1 in the Legacy Collection with all the chips. Man, getting some of those chips is a pain in the ass. Battle Network 1, refighting the bosses is just, it's such a chore. And the fact that in Battle Network 1, very specifically in 1, I don't think it's that way in the other ones, getting an S rank sometimes just gives you Zenny, which is like, oh, come on, man. That is like the biggest punishment in that game. Not that you never not need Zenny, but come on, you're not fighting that boss to get that. But I have my folder all set up for PvP, which apparently the PvP meta for Battle Network 1 is Anubis chips. Tons of Anubis chips. Just that constant health drain on your opponent. Set it, guard it, don't let your opponent set one. Though my folder also has very specific PAs in it that I'm backing it up with. Mainly 2 gut shoots because they do 500 damage each, and the max HP in the game is only 1,000. Also, wow, I completely forgot how different some of the PAs in Battle Network 1 are compared to the rest of them. Like, there's no life sword. If you get those sword chips lined up, you get Z sword, which is just 8 swings with this regular sword. Also, there's no Big Heart. It's Lifesaver, which refills all your HP and then gives you a barrier for 30 seconds. Which is honestly, I feel like that's better than Big Heart. Big Heart's in the other game, well, Big Heart is just like, Roll shows up, attacks, and then refills like 300 health, which is okay, but a full health refill with invincibility is a pretty damn good trade-off for 3 chips. Or just Gators anyway. In 2, yeah. Yeah, Gators gotta be devastating in 2, since again, you can't go above max HP in that game. There's also the Darkness PA, but it's also like, man, why are you gonna... That requires so much setup. Actually, does it? I don't know if it's 4 or 3 chips. You can Life Aura, true. Like, there's... Yeah, in that game is multiple Life Auras. I wonder how prevalent Dark Aura is in Battle Network 3's PvP. Also, again, I gotta find out, like, does 3's 3 through 6's rank carry between both versions, or is it separate per version? Not that it really matters, I guess, because, again, the game doesn't really, like, there's no online leaderboards or anything to keep track. Well, like, that's the interesting thing, too, because since they count each version of each game as a separate game, they don't really clarify if you could trade or battle between different versions of the same game. And I really hope that's the case, because that's a huge oversight, if not. Yeah, whatever. I meant to do that. Because, like, if a white version 3 can't trade with the blue version 3, then it's like you can't get all the chips in one version. Or at least the exclusive Navi chips. That's the thing, the version-exclusive chips are usually never, like, they're not really necessary. Like, they're not tradable. The Giga chips aren't. Oh, I remember doing this part as Magolor. This was really annoying. We need the 4 exclusive Mega Chips to fight the Omega Navis, yeah. Oh god, that's right, you need to do multiplayer for, to unlock everything in some of those, in 3, because you need the battle chips you win for multiplayer. Delta Ray Edge. This was like does as much almost as much damage as a hit. You just fly underneath them. Also, I'm gonna keep like a save with the Omega still alive so I can time attack them. Well, it seems like it's just one save per file, per game, per like profile. So unfortunately, there's no way of like copying it over. So if you want to do that, then like you need to just save before them and not save after them. Again, I was talking about it earlier, but like the collection's great. It just has a lot of missteps in it, and Capcom is putting out a survey in July apparently with like stuff about like the actual content of the collection. So hopefully we can submit some criticisms and probably not get anything fixed, but maybe fix it for the Star Force collection. Star Force collection I definitely see happening, just because it's 3 games. There's already online for 2 of them, so they would just need to work online into the first game. And they wouldn't really have to do a ton there, because there wasn't a ton of stuff to, like... There's region lock, just the Lunar Knight stuff, really, and then, like, a couple chips. As long as they don't change the font. Well, change the font in the first game. Star Force 1's font sucks. The version I played last year patched in the second and third game's font. Star Force 1's font normally is like full width hot garbage. Alright, it's been an hour and a half. I think I'm going to stop here. A Legends collection I could see happening as well, but Legends I feel really needs some reworking if they're going to release a collection of it. I don't feel like they could just slap Legends 1, 2, and Tron onto a cartridge and be like, here you go, and call it a day. I think those games need serious reworking of, like, their controls, possibly difficulty, ease of access, or, accessibility options, because the games just, they have so much to them that, like, haven't aged that haven't aged well, yeah. And also, please, no Vaseline filter on it. It's a 3D game. Either do HD textures or just leave it plain. We don't need a shitty VBA filter over it. Now he's blue. We're at 80%, so we got 5% of the game done today. Good lord. That's also, again, I haven't done the challenges yet in the Lore Star Cutter, which I think do count. So doing those will probably get me some quick points. But yeah, that's Kirby. I will be doing more Kirby tomorrow and Friday, and we'll hopefully get it done, because I really want to focus on Advance Wars, which is coming up in a few minutes, so stick around. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Yes.